Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, we are continuing our Laravel 10 tutorial. So now guys, in this video, we are going to learn about how to save or store the data into our database. Okay. So guys, basically we are going to use our Eloquent model and store the data in different ways. So now guys, let's get started. So let's move to our editor and continue with our products example. So let me just close everything. And first step guys, let's move to our routes web.php. So we have created a route over here. You see that we have a product create page, which is showing the product form. In previous video, we have seen that. So let me just show you that product slash create here. Okay. So guys, where we have seen about the validation, form validation. Okay. So in previous video, we have seen that. So now guys, let us use the same form to save the data. Okay. So let's get back to our editor and let's go to this controller guys over here, app HTTP controller, which is product controller, and add the create method. So let's move over there, and here is the method which is about the form. Okay, so let me just show you. So this is my form guys, resource views frontend, which is product create.php, and here my form starts. So this is the card and card body. And where is the form tag here? Let me just show you. This is my form tag, starts at this container. Okay, so let me just show you the complete form. So it's a simple form guys. So you can go through this. Okay, so now guys, once you click on this submit button, it just gives the form submission, and the form submit will take you to the action, and this action is going to a URL called products/create with the method post with the CSRF token. And once you click the form submit, it will take all the input field values, okay, with the name attribute. Okay, so now guys, let us see with this URL with the post method. So let's go to web.php, and we have already created in previous video because we were doing a form validation tutorial over there. Okay, so now guys, here you see we are at the store method. So let's go there. We are already in the product controller. Let's move below, and here is our store method, okay, or function. So in this, you see that we have a form validation done here. Okay, so now guys, we need to see how we can store data in different ways. So guys, let us see first way to store the data. Okay, so for example, we are already working on the products. So let me just show you. Go to apps model, and you find that product.php. Okay, so this is my model. So let's copy this and get back to your product controller. Let me just zoom it. So now guys, let's create one object named product equal to new of your product model. Okay, and you need to import its class. So let's import the class. Okay, it's already imported. Let me just show you. So this is my product model class guys. Okay, and now guys, with the help of this object, we are going to save the data. Okay, so now guys, let us call all the fillables. So fillable means all your column fields. So let me just show you in our database. So here we have a products table, and inside this product table we have all these fields, right? So these fields only we have to get it. So let me just go back and paste here object of your column name equal to dollar request of the name. So what is this request? Request is nothing but the form submitted input request. Okay, so which is coming from this method. So which is getting all the input fields. So let me just show you. This is my input field. It takes all the values with the help of this name attribute, and we are using this name attribute here, name, description, price. These are the requests we are getting and calling here. So we'll call this data and store inside our product model. Okay, so now guys, let us copy and paste how much ever you have called for your validation. So name, description, and let me paste the description. So make sure you have the same spelling here. Okay, so we are calling it here, and then guys, next is price. So and then the input field also will be price, and then the next input is stock, and the column field in the database stock, and finally is active. So is active is true or false. So we can just assign a value over here, like if it is true, then make him 1, else 0. So either you can put it single quotes or direct value like true or false, 1 or 0. Okay. And now guys, final step, we have to again copy this object and use a save method or function to save the data into your database. Okay. So once it's saved, you have to get redirect back. So where you want to redirect back? On this product create itself. So there are many ways to redirect, guys. So you can use redirect function and back function, so it will redirect you back to the same page, or else you can use directly, like I have the route. And if you want to send with some messages, just add with function, and in that just add a status, so which will show you the message added. Okay. So product added. So now you can use the status as a session and print in your blade file. So let's move there inside our blade file, and after this column md6 I just want to use that. So let's use a if condition and use a session function and just check if it is set, then you're going to show as a alert message. So use a div, paste that session of status in double curly brace to echo that, and just add a class alert success. That's it, guys. Okay. So now you can save it and get back. So guys, this is the first way we are going to see how to store the record. Let's get back, refresh once, and let's submit. So let me just show you how many datas we have. So here I have 3 data, and now let us try to save with new record. It is going to be the 4th record. So let me add product 4 here. Let me paste the same description and just copy this description and paste here. And now guys, just add price, stock, and check. Let's click to save. Okay, so product added, here you see, perfect. So we can see that our data is inserted into our products table. So now guys, this is one way of storing the data. Let me just comment and keep it. And now guys, let us see with the second way of storing the data. So guys, we are going to use the create method of Eloquent model. So let us see how to use that. So product colon colon create method. Okay, and inside this you have to assign array, and then inside this all your fillables, I mean your table column names, and that's it. So guys, you just need to do the same process whatever you have done here. So let me just use a shortcut, control D, copy everything at the end and paste inside this. So here we paste. And now guys, let me just again select these few steps and make in a single quotes and make an arrow, and then add at the last comma. Okay, so I have pasted all the fields. So guys, here one point to be noted, which is about the create method. So if you're using a create method with this Eloquent model, then you have to assign the fillable. So it's very mandatory. So go to your products.php model, and in that fillable you have to assign all the column field names whatever you want to insert. So if you just miss any of the column, it's not going to store that record. So let me just show you with an example here. So right now I'm going to disable the description. Okay, so commented and it's not available now, and I'm going to insert this record. Let me show you what happens now. Let's get back, refresh once, and let's create one new record, product 5, and paste here description, some random digit number. Let's click to save. So here you see product added, but our description is not going to be inserted. Let me just show you that. So browse, here you see on our description, here you see that it is null. We have inserted the product 5, but description is not inserted. We have given the data here, but it's not inserted. Why? Because we did not give that fillable field here. So you have to mention that in your fillable, then only you will be able to insert the record with this create method. Okay, so it's very compulsory to give all the fillable, all your table column names inside your Eloquent model with this property fillable. Okay, so now guys, let's get back and let's test it again, so whether it inserts the record or not. So product, so paste here, description, price, stock, and let me keep unactive and click to save. So here you see again product added. Let's go refresh, and here you see that we have added the description. Cool. Okay, so guys, we have done with two ways of inserting record. Okay, so guys, let's comment out and let's see on the third way of inserting the data. So guys, again, you are going to call your product model and use the same create method to insert the data. So guys, basically in create method, what does it ask is ask for your complete data in array format. As you see, we have given here in one complete array. Okay, so all the request, whatever you get here. Okay, so this request, whatever you get here, in what format you get in array format. So let me just return and show you, so it will be clear. And to get all the request, all this input field at once, you have to use a all function to get all the data, okay, of that input. So now get back, let's refresh once and just let me add some dummy details here. Okay, and let's click submit. So here you see you are getting in object format because you have returned it, but you will be getting in array only. Okay, so let me just dd and show you, so it will be more clear. dd and remove this return. Okay, and now guys, let's control and confirm resubmission. So here you see that we are getting in array format. So here you see that, notice that array. Let me zoom in. Okay, so here you see we are getting in array format. Cool. So reset and let's refresh, and now guys, you can control X. So finally we are getting this dollar request of all in array format, and now you can utilize that here dollar request of all the input field. So whatever inputs are available inside your form, so it is going to directly come here and insert the data. So guys, one more thing you have to notice, that your request field name, okay, so which is name attribute, name, description and price, and your product model fillable properties, field name should be exactly same, so it will understand and then it will store the data. Okay, so now guys, let us save and get back once, refresh, and let's try to save the data. So let me just show you how many records we have. Total 6 records we have. Now let's add with new record like product 7, product, some description, price, quantity, and let's click to save. So here you see product added. Let's get back, browse. So here you see that product 7 also is added. Okay, this was the third way of saving the record using Eloquent model. Okay, so now guys, let's continue with another way. Let me comment and let's create one object, product equal to new your product model, that's it. And now instead of using this array in create method, we are directly going to use inside this product model itself. So whatever function you have opened, okay, so inside this we are going to pass that array. That's it. Let me uncomment it. Once done, you have to use this object, and with the help of save function you have to save the data. That's it. So now let's get back and let me browse here. So we have total 7 records. Let's refresh and insert product 8, description, price, stock, and click to save. So here you see again product added. So browse. So here you see product 8. Cool. So we have inserted again record with different method. Okay, so guys, this way of storing is called injecting your attributes in the model. Okay, and let me comment and let's continue with next way of storing the record, which is using fill method. So let me just show you. Let's create a object again, product equal to new product, and use this object of fill function, and inside this you're going to call all your request data. Okay, so either you can directly use this dollar request of all. So let me comment here, and either you can use again this fill function of array. Okay, so array means you have to give the same process. Let me just copy and paste here. Okay, so either you give one by one. If you have a different value, like the request input name is field is different and your database column field is different, so at that time you can use this process. Or if you have the same exact names, then you can use this way. And once you fill all this data, you need to save it. Product of save method. So this is the main key, guys. You have to just save it. To save the data, let's refresh here. Add product 9, some description, price, some quantity, and let's save. Cool. Let me get back, browse, and here you see product 9 has been added. Cool. So now guys, you can just see we have used this way also to save the data. And now guys, let's see one more example with the query builder. So query builder means you can utilize directly DB. So DB colon use your table name and insert function. Okay, so here you have to mention your table name. So my table name is products. So let me just copy that table name, which is products, get back, paste it. And guys, inside this insert function, you have to call your array of data. So either you use request of all or call your array of data, whatever you have just aligned it according to your request name and your column name. Okay, then guys, you need to import this DB. So let me import the class. Okay, so here you see that the class is imported. So guys, if you want this option import class, you can just install the PHP namespacer. Okay, let's get back, refresh. So guys, you have to note one thing here, like till now whatever we have created the data, here you see the created and updated at are created now. So you should note that product 10, some description, so price, quantity, save. Okay, and browse here. So here you notice that we have got all the data, and you did not get the created at here. Okay, so created at was not created, updated at was not created, and also you'll be seeing that slug is also not created. So for all the products, slug was created, and here the slug is not created. Why? Because it is not connecting to your Eloquent model. You're directly specifying that go inside my table and just insert these records. So we were using all the product model here, like all your model, Eloquent model, and saving the record, which was going and checking all your slug. Let me just show you about the slug part. So here you see that when inserting any record, we are using this mutator and inserting the slug value. Okay, and also the created and updated also by default it inserts, but using this query builder, your directly database and table, it doesn't insert, guys. Okay, so now guys, let me comment and let's see again this same insert function with your Eloquent model, that is your product. So let's call our model Eloquent model product colon insert function. So we are going to use the same exact thing here. Let me paste it. So paste here and uncomment. Okay, so we are using that same process, guys, but we are using with the help of product Eloquent model. And now see the difference. So here also it doesn't create your created and updated value. Let me just show you. Refresh and let's tell product something 11 or 12. What was the product? So we have 10 product. Let's product 11. description, price, quantity, and click to save. Okay, so browse here, and you see that we are not getting the slug also, and not even the created and updated at value also. Okay, so this is the issue with the insert function. It just inserts the record, but it doesn't affect with our model about mutator or accessor, that is your getter and setter in Laravel, and also the created updated at timestamp. So guys, but you can insert the data using this insert function. So now let's comment here. And now guys, let us see with another example, which is about finding and inserting the record. So let's use the Eloquent model, that is your product, and first 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 or create function. So what about this here? So in this, we have to pass the two arguments. So first will be your condition about checking the data, and second all your values. So let me just explain you in detail here, like let me break it down so it will be more clear. Okay, so first step, I'm going to check that whether the product is same or not. So let me just copy this, paste it, and then all the remaining fields. So I can paste that. Okay, now let's try to save and see what happens now here. So right now we have product 11. Let's insert with product 12, product 12, description, price, and save. So here you see product added. Let's see inside our database. So you see that product 12 has been added. Cool. So now guys, let me copy the same product name and let's try to again create that same product name. Okay, so AST something, price, your quantity, and let's click to save. So here you see product added, but let's go and see what happens here. Browse. So here you see your record has been not created. Okay, so it just skips that because it's already found. So if you want to, you can just check that in this way, like dollar product equal to, and which gives some value over here. Let me just return and show you what it gives the value. If record is found or it was not found, it is going to create new record. Okay, so yep, let's move back and let me copy the same product name here. Product 12 we are going to copy and paste. Let me add some description, product 99, price and stock. Let's click save, and you see that we are getting that data. Okay, complete data which is already found. So it is like 66 and 33. Here you find the data price. Okay, so now get back and let's try to insert new record. Okay, and let's save. So here you see you got that data. Perfect. So let's see our DB. Cool. So you have got the new data. So guys, okay. So guys, we can use this format while inserting some records from the Excel sheet. Like if the product is already there, just ignore it and import the rest of the data. So we can use this while Excel import data. Okay, like import data from Excel. Okay, so this was one another format of inserting the data. And now guys, let us see with another example with the same, almost similar to this, but there is one simple difference. Let me just copy the same and paste here, and let's uncomment it. So now instead of this create, we are going to use new. So what does this do? So the difference is about calling the save method. Let's just call this save function. So here you don't require the save method to save the data because it is using create and it automatically creates it. So if you're using first or new, then you have to use this save. So guys, let us see with an example of this also. So yep, let's get back and refresh once. Let's insert product 13. We are already inserted product 13. Let's see with product 14. So 14 description, price and stock, Let's click to save. So here you see product added and refresh once. So you see that product 14 inserted. And now let us copy the same product name and insert and just check it out. Okay, so why is this checking only with the product name? Because we have given in the first argument itself that check with this product name only. Okay, so we are checking with that product name. So no confusion. And now guys, let me insert the price and stock. Let's click to save. So here you see product added. Let me browse again. So here you see guys that it has not updated any data. Cool. So now guys, let's continue back and yep. So let's comment this format also and let's see with another format, one more format about update and create. Okay. So as we have seen first or create, so same way we have to see with update or create. Let me just copy this again and paste below. So uncomment. So now we are going to update the value or create the value. Okay. So with this product name done. And now guys, let us get back and I'm going to update this product 14. So you see that 14 ASD and 50 and 20 the price are there like price and stock. So let's try to update the product name 14 and only a value and I'm going to only 40 and 40. So let's click to save. So here you see product added. We did not change the message. So yep. So you see that guys that 14 has been updated. Value is updated. So now let me add product 15. So we are going to add new product 15 desk. So 40, not 40, 50, 50 and save. Okay, let's refresh. And you see that product 15 has been added. Cool. So guys, we see the difference of about update or create. Okay, so we can use this while comment system or your Excel upload like existing product should update with the new pricing and different things. So you can use it in many ways. Okay, so guys, we have successfully done with the inserting of data into our database in 9 ways, 9 different ways using your Eloquent model. Okay, so guys, in this video that's it, and let's continue in next video with new topic related to our Laravel 10 tutorials guys. So guys, in this video that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.